All right, welcome to Peterson Park, Newton. Came in on the back way, so we're going to the park first. Quick little stroll around. Tennis courts, pool, playground, pavilion over here. Lots of stuff that starts with P in the park, I guess. Need to go knock that blue gym down. Drop the kid off at the pool there. They also got a disc golf course set up around here. It's also currently a Carvana nest. I don't believe this place had nests before the OSM update. So, yeah, thanks Niantic, you actually did something right for a change. What have I got for research right now? Hatching eggs. Alright, so I'm currently in the process of doing that. Let's see if there's anything interesting off this stop down here that I can do relatively quickly. And if not, we'll just circle back and pick up the other one. There's also a parking spot up here. Looks kind of like a lover's peak to me, at least that's how I've always thought of it. On occasion, I've driven up here and eaten some pizza I got from Joe's. There's a whole bunch of places called Joe's in this area, but only half of them belong to one particular family, like the other half are either independent or owned by a different group, I'm not sure. Like the Joe's in Effingham is not owned by the same people as the Joe's in Newton and Robinson and I think Alney. And the one in Newton here is personally my favorite. Yeah, see there's already a car parked up here. Then I'm going to turn the camera off to give them some privacy. Yeah, you pretty much gotta march through the fields to get over here. No path or nothing, it's just this sign. There's the gym, and it's also a cluster spawn. What's guarding this gym? Wow, those are actually fairly well motivated. Sir Geralt and someone else. Whatever, they are both weak to ground. Literally my biggest guy is a pure ground type. Get ready to get wrecked, noobs. Mini golf course got added about back when I was in high school. Not sure how much play it gets nowadays. It's one of those places that doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't have any gimmicks. Let's just put it that way. Everything's pretty much just straightaways, rock roughs, hills and lumps and stuff, but no exotic animals or windmills or anything like that. And of course, right next door, friggin' cemetery. Other than that, this is pretty much Peterson Park. 3 stops, well spread out, 2 gyms I now own. This is probably going to be a slightly abbreviated tour because I am kind of in a hurry to get out of here. It's almost 7 o'clock already, and I have previous engagements. This is downtown Newton. Place improved quite a bit with the gym update, actually. Now, right there in front of us is the old Arndt's store. They closed down not too terribly long ago. It used to be a little general store. I remember buying like Nintendo Power tip cards for like the original Legend of Zelda from there a long time ago. Up till recently, they were best known for having a really great fudgery that they just kind of started on a lark and took off. The fudgery is still technically in business. It's down over at the Rouse Jewelry there on the corner. Then there's the Ms. D's memorial wall. Ms. D was a rather legendary band coordinator for the Newton Marching Band, and under her tutelage, they went places. Let's just put it that way. That salon is new. The Newton Elite Fitness is relatively new. And of course, there's Steve Jones Hardware, which moved downtown from where they were originally over by Peterson. There's the Joe's Pizza I like so much. There's a bar next to it, H&R Block. The Tri Fitness. That used to be a movie rental place. Then there's the Bar Grill over there, which I've only been in really once, and I didn't even drink Didn't get anything to eat either. It was, what was that, 10-year, I think that was part of the 10-year high school reunion. Kind of aging myself there a little bit. Now let's go over here, take over the gym real quick. Oh man, it's full of stuff that's actually fairly solid. Most of it's weak towards fighting though. I think we'll be all right. Bring in one electric type. All right. I'm gonna pause this while I take over this burb. Hello, Babby Burb. Hello, Burb. Oh, he can kind of fly a little bit. Go, little buddy, go. CVS Pharmacy's been there for a long time. Originally, the post office here was the only gym in the entirety of downtown. There were only like 4, I think, stops. After the gym update, I mean, the place just freaking exploded. At least comparatively speaking. Drop off another Absol at the pool here. Give him belly rubs. I'm hoping to eventually gold all the gyms around here. They're relatively stable, but not completely. I booted Mike Whitaker off of the Ms. D's memorial wall, for example. Couple of stops over here. Yeah, the family video place is now an antique shop. The place is now advertising that we have seafood. The place just looks so... I mean, it has a lot of character, but it just looks so run down. I feel sorry for the place. I mean, if they could get some actual money to fix it up. Not even sure if anyone's living in the upper part of it anymore. Anyway, this is the courthouse. This is our artillery piece. Every Midwest town seems to have one really big cannon in it, you know? Circle K. One claim to fame that Newton has is that it is Burl Ives' hometown. Burl Ives being a folk musician, best well known for his role as the snowman in the claymation Rudolph, if you remember that. There's a monument sort of thing to him right over there. I mean, it's not a huge tourist thing. I don't understand it. It's like we don't have nearly as much tourism, or really the attempt at history making that Greenup does, and yet somehow Newton is a better place to play Go than Greenup. I guess it is slightly larger. Public Library and Museum. Embraw River Eagles number 4475. I'm not sure exactly what that is, some sort of fraternity type thing, but relatively new, to be honest. I know they got pool tables in there. I guess that kind of makes it worth it. Oh yeah, we just recently got China King, a Chinese place. I don't like it as much as China Express in Effingham, but in a pinch, it does pretty good. Oh, there's just one more gym I haven't put somebody in, and it's that church down about 2 blocks that way, which is incidentally right in front of my best friend Adam's old house. He and his family don't live there anymore. But I am familiar with the area. That's right here is People's State Bank. That right there, the new drive-in for the bank, used to be another family video place. We had like 3 video rental places here in Newton. One is a fitness center now. That was the M&J. I actually think this place moved over there and then they turned it into the antique place. I remember some of the first Animove I ever rented came out of that place. I was right there. Apparently one of the guys who worked there was what I guess you would call an otaku, and he donated some of his own personal stash to it. That's where my friends and I got our first encounter with big ol' anime titties. Yeah, sorry Mom, they just straight let us rent it. Like, the guy didn't even care, okay? I'm sorry. And it wasn't like anything egregious, but I'm trying to remember the one thing we watched out of there is like, once every episode there would be about half a second of boobie, and that was it. Oh man. Midwest town living, swear to God. Oh yeah, we got a Masonic temple. Make of that what you will. And this right here, where this camper is currently parked, and apparently actually camping, because they got their stuff extended out to the side. That used to be the old drive-in. And of course, funeral home, apartment building off to the left. And there's the church. Yeah, this part's going to be relatively boring. I don't think you need to see it. That lady was being awfully careless with that pupper in her front seat. But then again, pupper probably enjoys it. So, karmically, I think they're on balance. When was the last time I ever went over that little bridge over there? I can't even remember being over there. Weird.